It's me, Josh, and I just like to say that, here's the thing about Facebook. Even though we reach certain numbers, like, I don't think I'll ever get like 5,000 friends, but even if I did, I would keep the ones that are the most important to me, family and friends that have been there for so long, and only get rid of those who aren't important, or at least just tell them, look, I ran out of room, or I just won't accept any more friend requests because you know I'm never gonna sign my allegiance to anyone because allegiances can get broken, and or why even do that? Why bother? Loyalty is the most important thing. Being loyal to your friends and your family, and not treating them like, hey, they're just a number. Because again, I'm not a number. Are you? You know, I'm lucky to even have friends, to be honest with you. Because normally, I don't think anybody cares enough to be my friend, anyways. And I have 12 people follow me on Facebook. They might read my posts, but they don't click like, they don't respond, they don't say hi, they don't even really talk to me. And the thing is, I have 312 friends, and it's hard enough to keep up with everybody. I mean, that's why if I see you on my news feed, I click like, or I do respond. But because of certain times where I went to a friend and I said something, somebody decided to attack me. And that's why I kind of just hang out on my own timeline most of the time. And I'm in groups, and it's not like, if friendships are important to you, then you keep the ones that are important, the ones that are supportive of you. You don't keep the ones that just treat you like a dirty rag. And you don't keep the ones that are just bullies. You don't keep the ones that just treat you less than a human being. And over the years, I've been treated less than a human, and that's why I don't make too many appearances on everything. And I said it the best. I said, I'm not going to swear my allegiance to anybody because simply, like I said, they become broken. Like, oh, am I important? Was I ever important to anybody, or am I just another number that you just decided to add or thought I was interesting, and now you're like, he's less interesting this time around? Um, Remember, keep your friends the ones that you think are important. If they're not important, or just don't accept anymore, like they can just follow you and click on your post and say hi or whatever, and if they don't, then that just shows you that they're never going to add you, so why even worry about it? I mean, like I said, I have 12 people follow me on Facebook, and I have actually sent friend requests. I offered them friendship, but instead they just ignore it. So why would I want them on my wall if I had 5K friends? Because they're not looking to be friends with me. So what was the point of them following me? Just because I'm public? Because that's another thing. I'm a public figure. Even though I'm myself and not some stage actor or something else entirely. But, the thing is, you always keep the ones that are important to you, the ones that are loyal to you and are supportive. And there's a difference between being loyal than align yourself with somebody else. It'd be different if I was in pro wrestling right now and I needed a tag team partner and I align myself with any of my friends. And the thing about allegiance is you can break it for any amount of reasons. So if you don't want me as a friend anymore, then just go ahead and unfriend me. I'll still talk to you in the groups if that matters, unless you totally block me, because I've had people who didn't just unfriend me, they blocked me for a certain reason. And sometimes people really do tick me off. But don't make people swear allegiance to you or to anybody else, because that's just not right. And I pointed that out to my friend. I said, that's not right. I'm not going to do that. Either I was important or I'm not important. I don't care. I mean, honestly, it's like, it's not like I have 5,000 friends or getting close to that. But if I did, I would keep you as my friend. And if I had to get rid of somebody, it'd be somebody who doesn't really talk to me much. But see, the thing is, I get busy, so I can't talk to everybody because I'm doing other things. Like I'm on YouTube or I'm on Twitter. I'm making videos, so I can't talk to everybody. And it's every once in a while, talk to me or see how I'm doing. I mean, what's the big deal? I always ask that question, like, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? That's just being nice. That's being a friend. That's not being, oh, I just want to know what's going on with you. Because sometimes when I read posts, I'm thinking the worst is happening right now in my friend's life, and then I'm like, well, what's going on? Because my concern is what's happening with my friends. And I've been friends with people for 2 years, 5 years, even longer than that. Some of my friends from school, um, but we don't always talk. So it's kind of like I'm sorry if I don't talk to everybody. It's just I have that constant fear that I'm gonna say something and then I'm gonna get jumped all over again because I said something to a friend because these other people have been talking to you for a lot longer or so, and I get treated pretty badly sometimes, and I don't know why. Like I just asked my friend a question and I get all this hate, all this hate all of a sudden. So everyone, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day.